The views and opinions expressed in the Straight Dope Show are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the show, The Uplift Society, or Rock the Crowd TV. The show is intended for entertainment purposes only and does not provide professional or legal advice. Listening to or watching the show is at your own risk, and the creators of the show are not responsible for any damages or losses that may result from its content. Enjoy the show.
I'm like, what, nigga?
If you would have said anybody else, you would have said 50 Cent, Ja Rule, Mac Dre, Jay-Z, P.D. Pablo. I might have known.
I spoke P.D. Pablo.
This nigga said MF Doom. No disrespect to MF Doom, because after you learned me, I understand now. I just didn't know before.
No,
So
I
it's
understand.
good. It's good.
When I came across it, I was like, how have I never heard of this? How have niggas never talked about this?
Mm-hmm.
And you grow up and realize it's because niggas ain't nerds, bruh. This is only for a select amount of motherfuckers.
I wouldn't even
Either
say-
you a nerdy person and you like this rap, or you a nerdy rapper and you love this type of shit. It's like you real into rhymes. You know what I mean? In general. Like if you a rapper and you an artist, but you like to hear niggas rap, like lyrically,
Yeah.
you
That's right.
into him.
Yeah.
Like Mos Def was. Like he's like biggest fan, like a geek and shit.
Uh-huh.
That's the people that's into him. If you ain't into rap in that kind of way, you not checking for MF Doom, and I can understand that. It's okay. When I showed this to somebody, they was like, it's not the vibe, and I was hurt, right? But I understand. It ain't the vibe.
But you know what? It's like, it can be the vibe if niggas wasn't sold a certain image. Right? If it wasn't, prime example would be 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Yeah,
that was big.
If it would have just been cool for one nigga to fuck with bitches and one nigga to be hood, then alright, bro, it would have.
Well,
they
it ain't even
would
just that.
have
It's
coexisted.
all of the stuff that's in between.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we get there's rappers in that weird place where it's like, even now it's in a weird place. Cause before it was just gangster rap, right?
Yeah.
For like a long period of time. Even now it's like this druggy shit, and then there's still gangster rap. But that ain't even the point. It's just that it's stuck in these.
Well, I feel like it was, but now it's just who you are. As a rapper, bro. Because now niggas rap about anything. There's one bro out there rapping about his traumas and shit. There's Tyler the Creator out there being Tyler. There's there's Vince Staples out there doing what Vince Staples do when
There's different artists and there's so much of it.
Mhm.
I feel where you coming from, but it's the stuff that's being put. Remember when we got on the
But that's my original point.
rap? Was it Rap Caviar? Or rap?
Yeah.
That was it.
I think so.
Anyway, the new shit,
Mhm.
and I went down that list, bro. Just dejected.
But that was my original point in that niggas didn't fuck with MF Doom because MF Doom wasn't marketed to us. He existed on the shelf with everybody else. And if we listen, like I listen to Mos Def, and if
I just wish I had came across him first and not 50 Cent. I love 50 Cent. Like I was bumping that mix, not the album, the mixtape.
Yeah, no, Power of a Dollar, nigga.
As a 13-year-old child, I was bumping that mixtape all the time.
I got
to this
that
day,
tape
I know all the lyrics.
from the source, nigga. He got the song with Destiny's Child on there. Like I know what you're talking about, but that was my whole point of this is that yo, bruh, I remember because I used to shop for records and shit. So MF Doom shit was right there with Snoop and Dre shit. His shit was there with everybody shit, just like Mac Dre, bruh. I would walk by Mac Dre CD every fucking day. That stupid doo dumb where he's standing there with the bum dude. I was like, bro, I walked past that every day, picked it up, looked at it. I don't know, this nigga kept moving, right? And then by the time when Biz Nation came out, shit, I'm like, nigga,
This the shit.
It's going
Now
crazy.
you gotta go
then I
back.
go back.
That's how it goes, though. But the
but
beautiful thing about rap at the same time,
Mhm.
because it's like when you do find something that's just like, it just messes with your spirit. It's like, I just love this shit. Then you get to look at all their stuff and the people that they fuck with that's kind of like them.
But that's what I was saying about MF Doom. I was a fan of Mos Def, and listening to Mos Def, he would talk about MF Doom, but when I go see his stuff on the shelf, I don't know him compared to Jay-Z.
And
I don't know him compared to whoever else
you
was
could have picked
popping
up
at the
some
time.
shit that would have made you just be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
If you not prepared for it. Like if you picked up the one that sound like Godzilla, the Take Me to Your Leader, and all of them weird ass beats, you would have been like, "What is
nigga
this
with the cartoon samples?"
No appreciation for it
right.
all.
But I don't think I would have felt that way per se if
I would have understandable.
If I would have picked it up myself,
mm-hmm.
right? I feel like if somebody's trying to give it to you, is first off, nigga, what you trying to give me?
Check this shit is rocking, bro. This is what's popping, bro. And this, you hear all these weird ass songs. And it's like, what the fuck is this? There ain't even no real beat to this.
And he rapping in the like what? And every time you hear
kind of rapping,
like,
I mean,
like he rapping,
I can't even hear him over this weird shit. I know the feeling, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like I feel like if you take marketing out of it and you put the albums across the board, right? And I don't know anything about anybody here. If I just hear your shit like I do with the What's Hot playlist, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know these niggas. I don't really care about them. I just play with, hey, this came out this week. Let me hear it.
I keep telling you the last new nigga that I really like, bro. I say it every time. That Playboy Cardi, bro. No, that Playboy Cardi, because it's some shit that I wouldn't normally listen to.
Oh.
But it was like, yo, I kind of can rock with this. I kind of like this. It's out there. It's a little weird. He ain't really saying nothing, but it's cool. I can figure the flow.
I hear you.
But other than him, you know what I mean? None of that shit has gotten me so far. If you don't sound like somebody that I've heard in the past, you know? And it's like I want to hear new shit, but I don't. You know, it's hard to find.
I'm always checking for new shit, but it's like, whenever like that the drill wave, I was off new shit because I don't like that type of music.
The drill wave sounds to me like niggas in Oakland in 2004, 2006. You know what I mean? And I'm not kidding when I say that shit. And every time I say that shit, I really think about the records that I had that niggas sound like. And it's like, I don't want to hear that no more. I'm 30 years old, bro. I ain't own that shit.
That's kind of how I feel, Red. But that's how I felt when it started popping. Because I've been old, so it's like, all right, bro. This is not.
This definitely ain't.
This what y'all doing? Cool. This what the kids is on. That's what's up.
Was you on the side A type kick, bro? You was listening to like
actual jazz, nigga.
Yeah, see.
Actual jazz. I went on I went on a Coltrane
kick. This is literally what we
do. Bro, I start fucking with that the shit from my like grandpa's era, that 40s and 50s music, nigga, the old soul and country shit. I got the records, nigga. Hey, look, Black Moses, Isaac Hayes.
No. I look at that shit and I be like, I don't know any of that,
but it slapped though. Like, nigga, I got shit.
I got some random songs. You've heard me play some random shit. My shit be sounding smooth.
Hey, bro, if you actually listen to my playlist, you will get slapped with like a random jazz record and then some shit from the 80s and then fucking Zooey Deschanel singing. And you're like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Who's the lady that, okay, you know the song from Men in Black? The one that Will Smith copied? Men in Black. Okay, the original woman that sings that song, I listened to her music one time and started finding shit that I liked of hers. So I'll play her shit randomly. I don't even know her fucking name.
I can't remember it.
I be going down the street sounding like I'm 50, 60 years old, bro.
Hey, real shit, dog. It's a different... I mean, it's about peace, dog. And if the music you listening to ain't bringing you peace, why the fuck would you listen to it? like I want to feel good about this shit I'm playing. Even if it's some gangster shit, it still make me feel good. Like if it's like, hey, I'm rapping this shit, nigga. I'm that nigga when I'm rapping this shit. So I feel good. But if it don't make me feel good, I don't want to hear it.
My window was open yesterday, and I heard a nigga spitting, bro. I got a feeling in my spirit, bro. I was like, go ahead. He didn't really sound that good. You know, he had that, you know how you off key and shit? He was working on it.
Bro,
he was practicing.
Hold on.
I was proud of this nigga.
I buy albums. If a nigga selling CDs, bro, I'm going to pop your shit in.
If it's $5, bro, I got you.
Hey, right, real shit. All I got is $5. But I'm going to slap your shit. And if I got a song I like, I'm going to rock that shit. If you give it to me for free, I'm 100% playing your shit. I don't even care if I like it. Nah, because I appreciate you for being part of the culture. If I paid for it, I'm definitely going to critique you.
It's okay though. You got it out there.
Like
son.
I said, bruh had one song. Bruh had 2 songs that was some ill shit, and I was just kept slapping them over and over and over again. And I was like, yo, this shit dope, bruh. Who is this?
We gonna have to do this on the next episode. I'm gonna bring some of the ones that's in my cars from niggas this just handing me some shit, or if it was at some shows or something.
Hey, bruh,
Bro, keep doing your music and just handing your shit out, bro. Whether you paying for it or giving it out free, it don't even matter, bro. Just keep doing it, nigga.
Matter of fact, speaking of, because this come out, the video coming out before this show come out, so nigga, the Smoke My Face Off video, I made one, nigga.
You told me about the AI. I'm like, you gotta show me though. You can't just bring it up on the pod. You gotta show me first.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Not on the pod.
We gonna debut it.
No.
We gonna debut it. We gonna debut it. Hold up, dog. Hold up. We gonna debut it. Look, we gonna have it on the screen and everything. Let me get it up.
Hold up,
Know what I
bro.
mean? Hold on.
I'm not ready.
Hold on, bro. It's dope. It's dope as fuck. Meanwhile, Rock the Crowd TV. I hope if you're watching it there. If you're not, I hope you are, or some shit like that. I had a line. I'm kind of high, and I'm doing something. So hold up, nigga. Talk, nigga. You can't just watch me.
Nah, bro.
You can't just
We
watch
shouldn't
me
be doing
do
this.
shit.
But you said we
Why
gonna
not?
do this.
Why shouldn't we be doing this? I don't understand.
Cause I'm not prepared.
That's not a problem. Who cares? Oh, what the fuck? Just a second, y'all. We'll get it together.
This nigga said we'll be back.
So we not coming back. We still live, nigga. Shut up. I just need to fix some shit. Just a second. You gotta press some buttons over here. All right. Know what I mean? Then we gonna get it to this thing.
I ain't heard this song in years.
That ain't the right one. It's in the other. Yep. You haven't, right? Yep. It's been a minute. We about to do it. All right. Hold up. All right.
Bro, you got the shirt on.
Hey, and this shit's a slap.
You got the shirt on.
Hey, debuting on Straight Dope Show. It come out at 4:20 today.
When the fuck is 420?
In a couple days, that's why I dropped it.
It's in 10 days, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for nothing.
Hot beers be my cup of tea, hit my bud tender light. What you got for me?
Let him do it. Are you debuting the whole thing, or we
Hold on, you had to wait. You gotta wait for the pullback. Look, hey, you had to wait. Oh shit! You had to wait. God damn it! It's looking like you just go. It's kind of boring. You just go to the rock.
No. Are you giving us the whole thing, or is this a sneak peek?
Oh, okay. My bad. Sneak peek it.
Hey, bro, that's dope though.
Yeah, nah, that AI shit.
It's working, ain't it?
Hey, nah, real shit though. All right, so check this out.
Oh,
y'all.
wait. Do you want to talk about AI on here? Because it's one of those things where it's like,
bruh. So
do you tell people about this shit?
What?
Or do you get on the wave first?
Bruh, AI is already ingrained in everything that you do.
But you know what I'm talking about when I say
this is
we want the boom wave. Do you just talk about it?
It ain't gonna matter, bruh, because it's the same way that the influencer wave happened. The niggas that's gonna make money. Mm-hmm. Everybody else gonna fuck with it if they do, fuck with it if they don't. That's it.
You just gonna benefit from it.
If you can't, like, right, it's gonna
make that it's around and it's getting really easy.
It makes things. If somebody said this, and I'm gonna repeat it. Forgive me for not knowing who said it. He said that it makes your thoughts come to fruition faster,
way faster.
Right. So when you think about it, it's like, all right, bro, I want to do
happen.
this, and you
pretty quickly,
right? Because all of the things that you used to need, you gotta write this, you gotta take this, bro. It can help you with that, right? And again, it's AI, bro. So it needs your input. It's not just gonna do this shit randomly. It needs your input to get the ball rolling. Now, once it gets the ball rolling, it might learn some shit and get better, but you still need the input into it.
Bro, what got you thinking, let me smoke my face up? Because it was a 420 that came up?
Nah, I was like, I want to make a smoke my face off video.
Oh, you always wanted to?
That was the first step, right? And I'm like, I don't like to film myself other than this show. No,
I feel that.
Right? And it's a lot of work by yourself, and I don't work with other niggas. So, therefore, I was like, all right, let me see what I can do. And I thought about it. I'm like, oh, I could use the cartoon to make it. And I started coming up with ideas. Then I was like, yo, AI music. I saw an article, because I be reading shit. AI music video. Hey, and I was like, you know what?
Remember that John Redcorn video I told you about?
I don't know.
It was, is it JID or is it somebody else?
Oh, yeah.
No, it might not be him.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It might not be him, but the song is basically John Redcorn, but it's a song that sounds really fucking good. And when you think about the person and then you think about the concept of the song, it's like, this fits. And you look at the video, it's a black dude going through some shit with this chick that's like John Redcorn. It's the same exact thing. It was a great concept, but he did it with AI. Like, he did it with the little cartoons and stuff.
That's what's up.
So it was a cool concept. I love the video. I love that shit. So yeah, I gotta find his name and say the right name. It's not JID, bro.
But with that, so the idea, I just started looking for ways to what the best AI shit. Like, we already use it to make clips and shit. We use Descript and all the I know what the paid services are. But I just kept clicking, and there was this one called Video Killed the Radio Star. But it's some internet nerd type shit. Like, it's not a beautiful website that you just like, oh, enter your shit here and click here. No, nigga, you actually have to pay attention and read and see what it's saying. But once you pay attention and read through it, bro, you come out with some ill shit. I put our song, nigga, the We Are Not the Same.
That's the one that you said that you had to show me first.
I have to, but it crashed on me because the way it works is the program is running over the internet on some other computer, right? And that shit crashed on me because I was asking for too much. But let me show you some of these pictures. Oh, hold up, I gotta pull them up because this shit is ill, bro. Hold up. Like, this shit the AI made from our song.
Hey, so talking about the one you just did. I like the concept of the sitting here just high. Because you know how your thoughts get.
That was the idea, bro. You just
I was high one time and I was blinking my eyes and everything I saw was Simpsons. Every time I blinked, nigga, for no fucking reason.
Yo, where's that weed at? Goddamn.
That was actually Bubba Kush.
Or was it the Bubba Kush? The Wild Times?
Really good Bubba Kush.
Nigga. It made these shits from the song so the people could see. It's like, it don't really fill in words because it's AI, nigga, but I said Aaron Magruder, beautiful, detailed, blah, 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 right? And put our song in as the input.
I see. What in the hell?
We are not the same. That shit ill, bro.
Kind of dope.
That shit went crazy. That shit went crazy. That shit went crazy.
I want to see this. Where was this go? This was a video, right?
It's going to be. I gotta run them together. Okay. But these are all the frames, nigga. Look at that. Look at that. That shit.
Okay, I'm excited.
Man, right?
I'm excited.
Yeah. So, hey, people. Sorry, we was just geeking out on what computers could do.
See, I forgot we was.
We was just geeking out for a second. Don't worry about us. Tune into the video on the Straight Dope Show YouTube. Fuck with us. Give me some spins.
Smoke my face off.
Smoke.
Play that.
You know what, though?
Smoking.
I feel like...
Well, hold up. When you play it, take that big-ass hit, right? And then just close your eyes. As this nigga says, smoke my face off. You gonna be feeling that shit.
Bruh.
Then you see the video.
On a sunny day, bro, you just chilling on the couch.
Hey, if you one of them technical motherfuckers that bring in all of the gadgets and gizmos to get high, what is that? What do they call it? Rigs or some
the
shit?
dabs and shit.
The fuck out of here with all of
That's
that.
a lot.
If you bring your science experiment project to the room when you smoking, then play this nigga's song after you take your big ass hit. Smoke my face up.
Bro, I feel like I've made one of the best weed songs out, but because it's me, niggas be hating.
This is relatable.
It's
very relatable. That's hard to imagine, bro. I'm gonna smoke my face off tonight.
That's the goal.
Play this song while I do it. Just to remind myself.
Just get the day going.
Smoking my face.
I ain't got shit else to do, nigga.
That thing where your face start drooping.
Man. Oh shit.
Everything get all slow.
Bruh. So, alright, are we ever gonna start?
We never started.
We ain't started.
This is
Yo.
what happens when you get high first.
Hey, bruh, so check it out. I'm gonna put these names again. That's Trey B. I'm El Luno. Welcome to the Straight Dope Show.
Hi, people.
We hope you're watching it on
Sure
Rock the Crowd
us.
TV. If not, you should be. See, I got it that
We
time.
making it work.
Yeah, I hope you saw the video clip. I hope you saw the little Boondocks AI pictures, nigga. Shit's ill. Now we gonna talk about
That was
basketball
dope.
shit.
That was dope. Okay, but because I'm thinking about it now. Anyway.
See, look. See what it can do. Like, what can it do for me?
See, this is why I said I wasn't ready, bro.
But wait though.
Can't get me going.
But wait though, the best part, because like I said, I put Aaron Magruder, blah 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 blah. You can go to the internet and find the artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever kind of art style you like, it'd be like find that
Put
artist,
it in this art style.
nigga, and go nuts.
So anyway,
All right, yo,
An
we
NBA
talking about
dude.
basketball. Talking about basketball today.
I kind of still want to talk about what's her name?
Why?
Caitlin Clark, bruh.
Oh, why?
Just because I want to recognize the fact that she's dope as fuck. She's really fucking dope, and people are going to gravitate to their sport now. You know how there was a... Did I send you the podcast where Draymond was talking to Candace Parker?
Mm-mm.
Damn, thought I did.
You might have, but I don't be watching all the videos.
Exactly. We didn't talk about it, so it's like you probably didn't listen to it.
Right.
But she basically talked about so many of the issues that the WNBA has and what they could have did about it and what they've done and what hasn't worked.
Bruh.
So it was
I tell
one of
you-
those like, extensive conversations and you listening to somebody who's well informed. So it was a good conversation and I was like, you
Bruh,
should listen to this, but
I'll
I didn't
tell
show you.
I'll tell you like this. Bruh said, Marcellus Wiley on his show said, the WNBA sucks so bad that girls stay in college.
Oh yeah.
There's this chick, Sam Brunell, I think. Bruh, she done transferred like 4 times. I'm like, yo, you ain't out of college yet? Like, hold up. I feel like you was a senior last year.
I don't really need to be, Just-
Bruh, 7 years senior because the WNBA suck and I could get this NIL money. You niggas suck out here, bruh. That's
really bad.
But it's like, I think we've talked about it before because I feel like we're the only show that ever gave the WNBA like a good hour conversation.
We definitely talked about it
And
quite
it
a
was-
few times. But it was because it's one of those things where, well, for one, basketball matters to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Period.
I'm always just going to talk
Basketball
about it
matters,
just
period.
because even as I'm pissed off at the NBA for different reasons,
Mm-hmm.
basketball has been such a huge part of my life. I can't not talk about basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, it's one of those, like, we talk about issues. So it's
Yeah.
like, we're just going to hit on this anyway. So
Mhm.
we definitely had to talk about, the different issues, especially while the pandemic was happening and the WNBA was like, yo, look at the way we're
Look at how
being
they getting
treated out
treated.
here. They don't give a fuck about us. Come on now.
Well, and I feel like the part that the one thing that you hear people say a lot is that it don't make money, right? And it's one of those things like, bruh, it don't make money because of promotion, as we say it across the board for everything, the record sales, the movies and shit. They can make
They
a
promote it.
Wait, they can make a movie for $10 million, and they'll say the budget was $60 million because they spent $50 million to fucking promote.
When they felt like they had something to promote, they promoted. I saw this girl nonstop. nonstop.
Well, but I think you're talking about Caitlyn, right?
Caitlyn?
No, I think the only reason you saw her because she was undeniable in what she was doing.
But that's my point. When they felt like we had a diamond in the rough, then they. All right, we're just going to go with this one. But it could have been happening with the WNBA in general. This is a pure look at. Remember when we talked about this conversation last time when we were like, look at the shots they're making. They shoot so much better than the men in the college sport. Mm-hmm. Why would we ever watch men's college basketball? They're that much better than them. That's crazy to me. But because they're athletically gifted, we tend to gravitate to that more.
But it's not. Go ahead. I'll let you finish because my argument is always the same.
And then you come back to the promotion of it. If it was promoted differently, you would have gravitated to it more because you know it.
No, because this is we didn't know in my lifetime, bro. Skylar Diggins was dope as fucking college. Mm-hmm. Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo, Gerald Swoops, nigga. There's a laundry list of great women basketball players that have been around and that I knew their name. Mm-hmm. So if I knew your name, that means you was actually doing something out here. And the fact that nobody capitalized off your popularity. What did I say last time? Hey, bruh, these chicks, they walking in fitted. I'm not saying they got to be looking like strippers.
We did talk about that.
Yeah.
We do the fashion walk thing with the men.
Right.
When they come in. These women be looking amazing, and you would rather look at a woman than you would ever want to look at a dude for any reason. Everybody in the world would do that because women are just beautiful. Why don't we act like that with the sport? Why don't we treat them the way we actually talk about them? Why is there like this weird conversation? I don't understand. Just makes sense.
You and me both. We both don't get it because I'm like.
Has there ever been a time in life you didn't want to look at a woman? So why would we not be watching WNBA?
But I don't know. Like I can't. I couldn't tell you other than the powers that be because every WNBA team is owned by their NBA counterpart.
Yeah. So the promotion.
Bruh,
wait. The promotion.
Hold on, dog. Hold on. The only Sacramento basketball team to win a championship was the Monarchs. They won back-to-back championships. You know what happened after they won back-to-back championships? They disbanded the team.
Does that make sense? Not really. But did they promote them the way they probably should have?
No.
Not really.
Like,
you keep doing the same thing. But then you have this girl who's like incredibly sensational to the point where it's like, only her and a few other people can even do what she's doing on the court. No matter who you are in this world.
But she's this generation Cheryl Swoop. And if they can capitalize on that, then women's basketball will go further. But she's going back to school. Right?
So looking at all of them though.
No, but
because of her.
But this is the thing. If when I say they, I mean the powers that be, right? If they don't capitalize off of the attention that one game brought, right? If they don't move forward in that, hey, people want to look at us, so we need to be pushing it out here more so they can see it.
Put it out there. Put it in your face all the time.
If they don't move like that, then it's just a past story.
You keep giving us the what is it? The shit talking and the I don't like them and all that. Keep giving us all the stories. Keep giving us everything. Y'all promote the NBA in a way where every little thing that everybody does is a story. You can do the same thing with these women as if we care. Eventually, we'll end up knowing their names, and we will care. They're women, bro. It's always going to be profitable.
Y'all made us care about 6ix9ine.
Get the fuck out of here. Right? And I brought that shit up. He didn't even want to talk about it. I was like, but why?
Exactly.
You always want to talk about bullshit.
That's the point there. That's it right there. Y'all made somebody who never cared come in here like, nigga, we got to talk about this.
But do we know? And it's like, I'm sitting there. You the one who usually do this. Don't do that to me. Of course we don't have to talk about it. He doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
But this is one of the moments where it was like, hey, we said it was going to either catch up to him or he was protected by blah, 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 and he's never going to be seen. than he was seen. And I thought he was actually in LA. And I was thinking it was more of a story than it actually was.
Yeah, that shit wasn't a story.
Nope.
He just got beat up at LA Fitness. That's it.
Random guys. Didn't even matter. I was like, oh shit,
Bro,
well.
Hey, but you know, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all like this though. The dumbest shit ever is you niggas is older than me.
Shit coming apart, cuz.
Shut up,
you
nigga.
Roll this up quick, nigga.
Fast, nigga.
I gotta say something.
You saw
you.
me. Look.
We love to talk about. Can you roll, nigga? Yes, I can. But I'm way slower than you, so don't do this.
So you just gonna take shots, nigga? Like, all right. Anyway. So, women's basketball hopefully gets their shit together.
I mean, I hope. This
Hey,
is
you know
definitely
what?
the moment.
Nah, it's one of them
This is
things.
definitely the
Hey,
moment.
check it out. I'm gonna say some shit that might be weird, so you don't have to follow me. I'm gonna just say it. Women need to own women's basketball like the players need to own the NFL. Right?
Yeah.
Like because you know how to market yourself. You know what people like in you, right? Or if you might not be the great at it, but you know your skill.
Angel
level
Reese
and
got
shit.
that in her.
You, that's what I'm saying, right? You
Be
need
authentic.
put yourself out there.
Be authentically me.
So, and I feel like if women were behind the sport in that way, it might not be as big, but I feel like the fan base would be stronger. If that makes any sense.
If you a woman, you need to be on that shit like you on that pronoun shit, where every time somebody say something about it, you upset. Be on it that way. Make it matter. Y'all not watching this. You need to be watching this. This is dope as fuck. I'm outraged that we're not talking about this on Sports Center while we talking about the fucking finals. Right? At the same goddamn time. Be outraged to the point where we would laugh normally if we were to be It's the finals. That's what we would normally do. Be outraged.
Yep.
Every time. Little shit should happen. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah are beefing, or no. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah are going up head to head. This is one of the biggest games that we could have seen in the last 20 years. Be upset when it's not on TV. Be extremely upset. Flood Twitter.
Absolutely.
Women get together. Tell the niggas you with. The niggas you with.
Hey,
we'll get together and tell the niggas, hey, you are watching this? Because my girl was like,
Bruh,
yo.
wait, hold on. Time out, y'all. I'm gonna make y'all remember this. Nobody announced we was watching the women's basketball championship game as a country. We knew it was happening. We know it's Final Four, right? But because niggas is so programmed for college basketball at a certain time of the year, you know what I mean? And the boy shit was looking trash.
I literally said, I don't give a fuck.
Niggas just wanted to feel that basketball void, and them girls delivered. So we need to cherish that and give them their flowers and everything that they need to make it happen again. Yes. And you need to pass it again. There we go. So, all right. Moving on.
Yeah. That was a good spot.
So,
hey, we be high. That's why it's with our transition.
such.
If we wasn't high and
would
we
be
had
well,
a
I bet if we
producer,
was- Bro, if we wasn't high, if we were just sitting here talking to you sober, my transition would be so smooth. I'd have thought about it 5-10 minutes ago. Would be like,
right. Stop.
nah, we just jumped, nigga. Fuck it. So, I've been seeing. Where did you want to go?
I'm going to go to the actual playoffs. I'm ready to talk about it now because it's exciting.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the other shit?
We will get back to that.
All right.
Because that's a cool conversation.
Okay.
But the NBA playoffs are going to happen. And then the play-in tournament is coming up first.
Season's over. Y'all won 42 games.
Oh, you want to talk about Warriors?
I don't want to talk about them, but I have to. I was talking mad shit over the last 8, 9,
You said
10,
we wasn't going to win 42.
15.
I was like,
no, I said
look,
y'all
we got a good stretch coming
I said
up.
y'all wasn't going to win 40.
Yeah, you did.
Y'all kept losing. Y'all was at 39 and lost like
So,
3
to your
straight.
credit, though, and I was with you, it was looking really bad to the point where it was like, these niggas are kind of pathetic sometimes. They don't really give their full effort, and you can tell when they're not giving their full effort. So, it's like,
I don't be watching. He know.
what are y'all really going to do? And if you don't win a certain amount of games, you're not gonna make it. If you in the play-in and y'all losing the play-in, we've already been in that position once. So we lost both games.
So I got a question, because you came in here week after week. It was like, I don't understand why Anthony Lamb is playing, right?
To an extent, I know why he's playing, but he was playing more minutes than other guys.
No,
and you always said, "Go ahead."
Well, no, I'm saying, because I was just looking on Twitter, and dude was like, they finally stopped giving Anthony Lamb extra minutes, and then they start blowing cats out. This was their tweet. I don't know. I ain't watch. I don't pay attention like that. But this is what the tweet said. So I'm going off of our conversation here. I felt like they was trying to save the money on the niggas' contracts.
Nah, that's not true.
And when I look at it, they felt like, okay, we have a playoff spot, right? We're not a high seed playoff team. As long as we in the playoffs, we gonna let cats sit and we gonna rest them in the middle when it don't look like we trying. We out here trying. But really, bro, Anthony Lamb out there, we ain't really giving it. And then when we need to do what we need to do, you feel me? When we need to get our shit together going into the playoffs, you like that. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it look. All I know is from what you talk about and what I see on Twitter. That's all I know.
It's a Steve Kerr issue. That's what it is.
I thought it was a smart. I thought it was a good game plan.
It is a Steve Kerr issue. Steve Kerr's idea is we need to stretch something that can guard fours out on the perimeter at all times. And he's the best thing that we got to that.
Okay.
His thinking. Because Kuminga, in his mind, can't stretch the floor. I don't believe in him. I'm not going to use him. Not in that way.
That don't make no sense. Kuminga's like, Kuminga got skills,
he's been hitting those shots, bro. He was shooting 45% for a while. He was hitting that open shot. He's got his spots. And when you hear radio guys talk about him, they say the same thing. Like, they don't want him taking those shots. I literally just listened to the guys going into the playoffs. They're talking about Kuminga shouldn't be taking the top of the key and that corner shot so much. Or only the corner shot, never the top of the key. Why? The top of the key is the easiest shot in shooting history. I'm shooting straight on. The fuck? And I have a backboard with a square that shows me where to aim. Why would I not be shooting? This is why I can't listen to people who are on the radio. Shut the fuck up. That's what I be thinking in my head. This nigga practices this shit thousands of times, and you telling me he shouldn't shoot the easiest shot?
Nah, that's why I don't. That's why I just be turning shit off. Like when I feel that way, when it's like, all right, bro, shut the fuck up. I just turned it off.
I'm out here just trying to feel the noise, bro. And y'all sounding stupid, and I can't. If I'm smarter than you, I'm not listening to you. That's my problem. And the radio guys that I can tell you don't understand basketball to the point that you say you do. It's very simple for him. He does this 100 times a day or more. Hundreds of times a day, 1,000 times a day.
Why would he not shoot the shot that's open? Like that. Like this is the part that I don't understand about modern basketball. Is that
if you believe in Draymond to shoot the shit and he doesn't hit it, and he has been hitting it, what the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta ask him, dog. Hey, look.
So
no, what's funny? What's funny is it seemed like you watch every game, every minute, every second. And niggas watch the game like I do through highlights, through highlights and other people's accounts.
Oh,
and then you just you pick that shit apart. You like, nigga, was you watching?
Were you watching the game? I'm watching the game. This is why the reffing shit always matter. This year, reffing was incredibly bad, and it wasn't just the Warriors. It was every fucking game across the league. The refs were terrible. And it got to that point where players were really like, I'm going to take this hit. They need to be better.
Yeah, nah, when you willing to just give up 15, 25, like, just, hey, you ass. What's his name? Blah, 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 blah. Is trash at his job.
And they're being emotional while they're playing.
Right.
You're getting in your own feelings while you're doing this game. You're not reffing it fairly. Because you don't like me right now.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
I mean, but
if we can blatantly see that, like, it's one thing if it's just like, yeah, shit happens. Fuck this nigga for a couple times down the court.
But it's been like that. Like, see, this is the thing. It's the we live in the engagement era,
bruh. Yeah.
Right. So, because it's right or wrong is not as important as the reaction that you'll create from your actions.
We hella jumping around. I was talking about Steve Kerr.
You were, but since we're here, and I feel like the NBA has you're right. They are in their feelings and they doing things that an impartial ref wouldn't do. But you know what happens every time they do that is they got 100,000 messages run for both sides.
On Twitter. Twitter be running this shit.
No, I mean Twitter,
it's engagement.
Twitter, that's what I'm saying. Twitter and Reddit and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So it's 100,000 messages, nigga, back and
Reddit
forth.
Ain't on what Twitter's on. Twitter kills, bro. People are on Twitter whenever they have a feeling, or that's why Elon went for that shit. Whenever people have a feeling about anything, they go straight to Twitter and air my thoughts out.
I'd never.
Yeah, you would.
No.
You did it about the remember you used to go at the peoples on different topics like the DMV or some shit. You know what I mean? You used to do that. You went to Twitter the same way.
Hey, hold on,
everybody else does.
All right, look, I'm gonna tell you. I went to Twitter to go at DMV because I know that they got a DMV live tweet board.
Everybody has a tweet everything.
No. Listen. I could see it. I can see my I can see.
I'm upset.
I can see the board, so I start talking shit, and magically, nigga, I get help. And it's like, yeah, it's amazing how them numbers start jumping around in my direction when I start talking my shit. Like, so somebody was watching, nigga. You knew it was me because I was on my phone furious, nigga.
I love the responses that companies give you when it be that bullshit, and it's like, yo, fuck your response.
I don't even want to talk to you, nigga. I just want to talk shit about you. Fuck you.
Y'all do bad business.
I don't even want you to make it better. Like, don't make it better.
Putting that out on Twitter.
But you're right. I mean, but back to my point is the bad calls and shit just drives conversation. And because it drives conversation, it don't really matter at the end of the day. Right? Because they get right or wrong, we got you move. Right or wrong, we got you talking.
If people are still betting on this shit, it don't matter.
Right.
If you still invested enough.
Right. If you still betting on it, then all right, bro, cool. When people stop spending their money on it, then you change. But are they, bro? If we look at the landscape, does it look like that's gonna slow down? So why would they fix it?
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Why would
it's gonna get worse, bro? I think it's gonna get worse. Because betting is gonna go up, and as people bet on the lines and shit, random crazy shit's always gonna happen.
Hey, well, you know what I love about the betting part is how niggas just blow the line at the end of the game, just cause I love it. Cause niggas be up.
The players have talked about it this year, bro.
Yeah,
they literally said, "I don't give a fuck what you bet."
Yeah.
These people coming at me talking crazy. I don't give a fuck.
Why would
Doesn't
I care?
matter to me what you doing.
That's your life, and that's your money. You lost it. That's too bad. Like I said, Brad, we do.
I'm gonna get back to Steve Kerr.
Did you see the shit?
Because I'm not done with this nigga. I've had real life issues.
ISO.
I've had real fucking life issues with this nigga. Alright? As I've watched this shit, and you know the direction of your team. I understand. They getting young people in. They trying to transition into stuff. I see where you're going with this. The whole James Wiseman thing didn't make sense to me because I can tell you're not giving this kid the fair shake. You're just throwing him out there and seeing if he can survive. Are you going to make it? Did you learn yet? If you didn't learn yet, I can't work with you. You shouldn't be out here. Y'all know what I got. We should just trade him. You never gave this kid the fair shake. I can see that. It's personal. It's very clear to see. You wasn't willing to deal with it because you haven't been willing to deal with it with any of the other kids on the team either. Kuminga should have been getting time over Lamb the whole year. He is better than every G League player there ever was. Okay? I don't give a fuck.
Except Kenny Lofton Jr.
I don't give a fuck. He's better than them. If you tried to go at me one-on-one, I'm Kobe, nigga. I will do all kind of shit to you. I got those moves. If you give me the reign to be myself, I can do this. On defense, on offense. We keep him as our defensive ace. He don't really know what he's doing out there, but he's that fucking good. We keep him as our defensive ace. But I'm going to play Anthony Lamb over him. The guy with the push shot that can't shoot correctly. Look at this shit. And it doesn't go in.
That's back to
the
my
guy
point.
that throws the ball away. The guy that should be in the G League.
But that's back to my point. Is what you said is most likely accurate because you watch the team way more than I do. But if Kuminga is as good as you say he is, then we can kind of bank on him. But we also don't want to burn him out, right?
No.
See, I like this. I don't think like cats playing 82 games and then the playoffs. They not used to that shit.
No.
So
there's games we didn't even see. When you
But
look
that-
at the
but that-
beginning
but-
of the season,
but that's my
and
point.
you get to the end of the season,
But-
you get to that point where you're looking at this shit, just like, what the fuck were y'all even thinking?
But that's what I'm saying.
What was your plan? Did
I'm
you
giving-
follow through on any of it?
I'm giving them credit on a 3D chess level in that, hey, if we have a playoff spot, we can't just be resting cats because they burning every time somebody sit as a group. We can't do that shit. But nigga, if we use this strategically, we can rest niggas in between games. Like you said, there's games he didn't even play. There's a reason for that. It wasn't.
It's
It
not
wasn't.
I understand what you're saying, but it wasn't that way.
Okay.
It wasn't that way at all.
I tried.
promise
Nigga.
you that.
Hey, I tried.
No,
That's the.
you're not getting that pass, Steve. I'm sorry.
I tried.
It's not.
'Cause
It's
that's
not coming.
That,
Fuck that
like,
shit.
that's the only way it would make sense to me.
This
is
was
that-
bad coaching this year. 100%. I have given him passes. I know what it takes to do this shit. I know what you're doing. I give him credit for what he is. I know what you bring to the team. You know what I mean? I understand the concept of the team that you create. I understand when it comes to out of bounds plays, he's one of the greatest in the league, or like history. Honestly, I can get you a shot off the inbounds. Like he's that good. I understand his genius, but when it comes to actually bringing something out of a player, it's pretty much up to them. This is why Draymond gets free reign. Because he's the heartbeat of the team. We need him to be the fucking coach, not you. You're there to place everything for us.
So
I don't like that.
So is he
At this
not
point,
the head coach?
at this point, these young dudes really need somebody that believes in them the way Mark Jackson would, that understands your gifts and puts you out there to use your gifts to the best of your abilities. Until you understand the other parts of the game. You have some of the smartest players that ever played the game out there with you in Steph, Clay, and fucking Draymond. Why wouldn't you just let them play with them? I'm not even going to let it happen. You're never going to get to play with them. When they're not on the court is when you're on the court. Those are your only opportunities. Especially with people like Moody who understand where to be on the court at all times. And he comes and delivers, and he's ready. Not going to use it. People like Kuminga, who may not understand all of that to that extent, but because he's so incredible, I'm better than that anyway when I'm on the court for you. But I'm not going to use you. I'm going to use Anthony Lamb, who could lose you some games. I'm going to use Jordan Poole, who has lost you games. I'm going to use JaMychal Green, who looked like he shouldn't even be on the team. At major points in the fucking season. He had small stretches of looking good.
That's rough.
Ridiculous. Patrick Baldwin Jr., another one of these young guys who was number one in his high school ranking. You know what I mean? Not going to use you. Your shot is as pure as Clay, Steph. Your shot is that good. We're not going to use you the whole year. Never got an opportunity.
I mean, but
this team needed you. That doesn't make sense. I'm done with Steve Kerr.
Well, I don't. Again, I think I've said it before, and thank you for that nice soliloquy on your hate.
Long, I know.
It's cool, bro. I didn't have nothing to say. Because I've said what I've had to say about Steve Kerr, but I also think everything comes with the financial decision at this point, right? So it was like I was saying about Anthony Lamb. We not playing them because we're not trying to get in them kickers and shit, right? Like there's so many other factors involved besides pure basketball. If it was pure basketball, I'd bet on you whatever the fuck you just said 100 times, right? Like, because I'm pretty sure you right. Pure basketball, pure basketball.
No size on the team. This nigga's 6'10" can stretch the floor.
But that's what
better than anybody else on the team.
But this is what I'm saying. If it's pure basketball, if it's only about basketball and not about contracts and trade value and all that other shit and luxury taxes and all this other shit, you're right.
This is why my trade Clay, who's worth $40 million, and be also shacking up shots, sometimes losing games because nobody's gonna hold me accountable because I'm great. See what I mean?
Do it all the time.
See what I mean?
I do it all the time.
I'm here for it. I'm a fan, bro. I love you, bro. But there's 3 of y'all, and there's a lot of other dudes that deserve that opportunity.
Bro, I would throw the ball at this nigga like, fuck out of here.
If I was behind him,
you were not. Hold up. There's Steph. There's Draymond. There's Andre. Didn't you?
Really though. But really though. And if you were behind them, you gotta take them lumps. But on this team, the way them lumps feel is tremendous compared to any other team. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It's not one Jordan. It's 3 of them. That shit hurts, bro. I feel for him, cause this year was rough, nigga. This when we get to like 5 years down this dude's career, we gonna go back and be like, yo, this shit was rough, bro. I'm sorry for y'all. That was cold.
Ain't nobody gonna care.
Hell yeah, well.
But look, you'll care.
Wiseman is on a whole nother team now, bro. What? Yeah. We'll see what happens with him.
With a whole different trajectory, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we'll see what happens.
Why didn't it work out in one?
I don't want to hear them stories. When I'm at this point, I don't want to hear them stories.
This nigga's like, I'm so hurt. Shut up.
So the playoffs are coming up.
Hey, bro, the play-in tournament. So, hey, hold up, y'all. Hold up. This nigga broke his hand because he got ejected or something from the play-in or from the game to make it to the play-in. I don't even know.
They said the play-ins didn't matter,
bro.
People said it was bad for basketball.
All I know is bro was walking in the tunnel by himself, which usually means you got ejected.
Look,
and he's punched the seats, nigga, and broke his hand.
Opportunity.
Was he going to the bathroom? It was hot.
Look, opportunity breeds conflict. Okay.
Ooh, look at you. Where you read that?
Nowhere, bro. It's just life. They're opposing people, bro. We have different needs, and we looking for the same opportunity.
He was a bitch. Grab some rebounds.
Nigga.
Nigga block a shot. Fuck you bitch.
We out here supposed to be working for the same goal.
We on the same side.
What?
Hey, but hold up.
If you don't get on your shit, we gonna lose this game.
Hey, but hold up though. Hey, Rudy,
and it matters,
hold on,
bro.
Doc. Hold on, Rudy.
I told you this shit was good.
Hey, but Rudy. All right, look. As a nigga that has been slapped for talking that shit.
I've never been slapped.
I have.
That is some crazy shit.
Nigga, you know what I mean?
But you know what? I think it's one of those like I'm willing to get stumped out for what I'm saying.
Talking that shit.
I am willing to get
bitch ass nigga. Oh. So
if I feel this about you.
So this nigga Rudy, bruh. This nigga calls you a bitch and you hit him like this. Nigga in the chest.
He didn't Draymond him, bro.
Bro, if you're not gonna really hit a nigga, just mush him then. It's so just mush him. It's way more disrespectful. Nigga. You can get away get it off. He just mushed that.
So, I was saying just because I thought it would be cool if we did ever trade Clay, right? And we trade him for Gobert, got a big man, and then Dre and Gobert's on the same team.
Opportunity breed conflict.
That I don't know what Kyle Anderson be saying, right? Like I don't know who he is. I don't know how flagrant he might get. But I promise you, he ain't as bad as Draymond.
Do I need to?
I would love to see.
Do I need to open the laptop again to show you what Kyle Anderson said to him?
No. I mean, you can if you want. But all I know is I know Draymond's gonna be worse.
Bruh, I saw the tweet. I saw Jamel tweeted, no caption needed. I scrolled up and was like, you's a bitch. I know what that lip shape. I didn't see what he said before then. I didn't see what he did after.
Cuz, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
You's a bitch. And said it with his shoulders and everything. Like, yo.
I'm trying to tell you, cuz.
Oh, bruh. But what's funny is I think you said this shit to me that this nigga Rudy said, yeah, Kyle Anderson be talking and he be going wild sometimes. But I like that. Nigga, do you?
The next game. Oh, the next game. He hit this nigga. And right after saying that, I like that. I expect that from him. He wants me to be better. After he said all that shit on the mic.
Them insecurities is loud.
Draymond is hilarious.
Bruh.
That nigga's hilarious. Please trade them in some way. It don't have to be one of them. It could be one of the young guys.
Fuck it.
I am here for the discourse. I just want to see it happen.
I just want the reality show, bruh. I just want the everyday. It's some shit on ESPN. That nigga Brian Windhorst. That nigga Woj got some bombs.
They got some news. They've been talking to somebody. We got the article. Please.
100 think pieces.
We theoretically should be the best defensive team that ever was. Why is why we have two of the greatest defensive players of the generation?
That's funny as hell, yo. This nigga is here for the show.
Draymond just
bruh, hold on.
Throwing at him every game.
The transcript. Hey, you need to block some shots. Hey, you need to grab some rebounds. Nigga, do what you need to do. Bitch ass nigga. He didn't say all that, but that's what it felt
I can't
like.
imagine him ever saying anything back to Draymond. I can't picture it. I can't picture him ever actually saying, no, nigga, blah, 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 I gotta do this. Because you talking to somebody that knows what you should be doing when you should be doing it at all times. This is why he be on the refs and they don't say anything. And the people wonder why he don't get thrown out the games more. And they be like, he get the softest whistle ever. And it's like, what? These niggas can't stand him. You can see it on their face.
Hey, really? Really, though? My favorite Drake. What's your favorite moment from the NBA season? This
year?
Season?
The Clay thing when he... that was...
All right.
There's no better feeling.
My favorite shit
sticking it to him
is... When this nigga Draymond was talking mad shit, I think dude on the Pacers. He's all in his chest, nigga. He getting linked up. He going crazy. Just doing what Draymond do, right? And bro looking like so disinterested. And he like, hey bro, you get sucked.
Draymond, oh shit! What the fuck is y'all doing? He took his energy from the kids straight to the bench, bro. It didn't even matter.
That shit was amazing.
Y'all all
bruh.
go get it, bro.
That
It don't
nigga
matter who it
He
is.
did not stop talking, dog. He was in his chest the whole time. Bro said, "Hey, you getting subbed out?" He turned around. That's like a little chihuahua. I just keep barking.
I can't stop, bro.
That nigga turned around. Yeah, that was my favorite. That was my favorite shit all season.
That's why I love Draymond, though.
That shit
Bro,
funny
the
as
nigga
hell.
is the fire of
That
the team,
nigga
bro.
had hella energy, bro.
We was losing,
Alright.
too. We were hella down at that point. And this nigga was the most fired up, talking the most shit. And then they came back and won that shit when he was subbed out. Like, they started coming back, and then they came in, and then he came back in, they started winning and shit. It was like, I don't know what the fuck that was, but he needed to sit down for them to calm down and collect themselves.
They had bad energy. I had to collect
This
it.
nigga was going hard, bro.
So, who you got in the play-in?
I got the Lakers.
Word?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, they got something to prove, bro. All of them niggas, man. Especially Anthony Davis. I don't believe in Austin Reeves. I think he only get the whistle because he in L.A. If he wasn't there, he'd be what's Duncan Robinson on the Miami? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I know you cool. I know you good, bro. I know you good. But if you wasn't out there with LeBron,
You wouldn't be you.
You would not be you, bro.
Hey, what did they call him on the internet? They said this nigga was the first NBA. They called him industry plant. And I was like, bro, no, that's wrong. It's Luke
Nigga.
Walton.
But think about that shit though. Like he knows some shit. So, but really, it's like I'm putting you on, cuz
Yeah, that shit.
you got it now.
That's
You
good.
got some juice, bro. Just go ahead and do what you need to do.
Hey, bruh.
Ain't nobody gonna ever say anything.
Now check this like
You get the whistle and everything.
Like,
Shit, Curry can't even get.
And now look, it's like this, bro. All you gotta do is play with LeBron. If you can keep it cool with LeBron, you gonna get a payday, Dellavedova.
Hey, did you see the
Bro.
Mayweather post?
What?
With where he was talking about, hey, I love LeBron, but I've never lost. You know what I mean? Like he didn't say that, but he said whatever. It was one of those like he's been great, but I've been the player of the decade. I've been the player of the decades. I've since 1996 to 2020. I've dominated. I don't have the backing of Nike. I do this promotion on my own. I'm by myself. If he was a Nike product, he would be the greatest thing we've ever heard of in American sports history. We wouldn't even talk about it. We would talk about him better than we talk about Muhammad Ali. We would say he was the greatest thing of all time.
See, you going into the other topic?
Promotion.
You going into
promotion.
You going into the other topic, bro? We on the playoffs right now.
Yeah, hey, bro.
So you saying Austin Reeves is promotion
across the board? So once again, I believe in this team to actually have something to prove and be good. I know that kid is good. Mm-hmm. I know they all as a team. AD has something to prove. LeBron, nigga, y'all been talking about me. What is it? The Grizzlies, if they have to go in and play, y'all niggas was out here talking wild to me, nigga. I'ma send y'all niggas home. Little niggas. Little niggas. I'm motherfucking king.
Nigga, and these little niggas gonna take your crown.
I'm motherfucking king. Nigga. I don't give a fuck who Ja Morant is.
Nah, it ain't just him.
Watch.
It
ain't just him.
Bruh,
Kenny Lofton who?
Bruh.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. My team, I got a squad now.
Y'all hear this?
If I'm LeBron, bro, I got a squad now. I got niggas I can believe in. That's why Austin Reeves is getting his run.
Hold on.
I believe in you, nigga.
Yeah. But you know what's fucked up? Because where are the Clippers at in the rankings? They
5-6, bro. They got to go up against Phoenix.
Cool. Good for them. I only wanted to talk about them because, nigga, look at how LeBron tried to ruin Russ.
That's real though. That's real though.
Nigga. Cause the whole time I was saying
hey, you didn't fit my vision, nigga.
Right.
I thought you was gonna work. You didn't work. It's time to go.
Right.
You know how this shit works, bro? I'm cool with you, nigga. We cool.
Bruh.
I got you where you needed to be, nigga. You still in LA, cuz. Don't be mad at me. Clutch sports.
Nigga, yeah.
I need to take a break. We need to take a break.
Wow, bro. I got playoffs.
I'm excited. This shit is hilarious.
All right, y'all. We gonna come back at some point in the future, nigga. We'll catch you when we catch you. I'm El Uno. That's who you know it is.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.